Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of SoTellUs Time. I'm super excited to be here with you today. If this is your first time here, I am Trevor Howard, and I am one of the hosts. I'm a co-host for the SoTellUs Time podcast. Troy, the other host, if you are on YouTube, as you can see, is not here today. I apologize to all of our longtime listeners. We love Troy. He is awesome, always bringing the knowledge. But he is off working on some amazing things that we're going to be rolling out this year. And so I do give him some grace. I am going to allow him to be gone today and miss this episode. And trust me, it's going to be worth it. So just stay tuned because we've got some amazing things coming out this year in 2025. And wow, 2025 already has started off super hot and we are excited about it. So let's dive in. Today is going to be an awesome episode. In fact, we're diving into the fascinating world of AI and the transformative impact that it has on businesses. See, we've talked about AI in the past. And when it first started coming out, we were like, all right, cool your jets. You know us, we're always going to test things and make sure things work really well. And there was a lot of things that were okay about AI in the beginning, but there was a lot of improvements to be made. And one thing you know about SoTellUs Time and Troy and I is that we are always going to tell you the truth and exactly how it is, meaning in the beginning, there were some things that AI was okay for, but there was a lot of things that still needed big improvements, and people were jumping on the bandwagon. They were creating AI to replace employees, big mistake. And it wasn't quite ready yet. But now there has been some great advancements in AI, and we've started implementing it in our business. We've started implementing it in our clients' businesses, and there are some spaces in your business where it can work really well. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. In fact, we're going to be specifically talking about AI receptionists. I mean, these are revolutionary tools that can absolutely change your business and how it interacts with clients. AI Receptionist, we are super excited about this. Troy and I have actually been working on it ourselves. We've been doing all the training and it has been really, really cool. So today we're going to discuss what is an AI receptionist and how does it work. We're going to discuss the immediate benefits of implementing AI receptionists, including things like 24/7 customer service, faster response time, and cost savings. So all nice things, right? And then how AI receptionists are not just for large corporations, right? A lot of people know that big companies out there are incorporating AI into their business, but they are accessible. This is accessible to small to medium-sized businesses as well. And it is ready and it will impact businesses of all sizes. So let's jump in. The first thing we're going to talk about, what is an AI receptionist? So the definition of an AI receptionist, to give some examples, would be like they can answer the phones, right? They can answer your phone. They can answer questions. They can give information to potential customers as well as interact with existing customers. They can send text messages or emails out. In fact, if it can access the calendar, if you guys have like an online booking system and it can access that calendar, meaning like it can integrate with it, it can actually even book appointments for you. So it's pretty amazing. The other thing that it can do, and the big thing it will do, is run your web chats. And so if you don't even have a web chat on your website, you really need to, because that is a way that people like to communicate with businesses. And especially if you can have something like an AI assistant or AI receptionist that can run that web chat for you. Again, answering questions. It can collect information from customers, whether it's a phone call or the web chat. It can actually collect their information and then give you a transcript of those calls, or you will have the transcript of the web chat as well. So it can capture those leads. It can talk to people differently if they are a current customer versus a potential customer. So these are two ways that an AI receptionist can really help your business and change your business. So, why are AI receptionists the future? Well, the growing demand of instant communication in customer service is just, it's unprecedented. Like, people want answers now. People want to get the information, the answers to the information that they're looking for now. And so they want to be able to get a hold of somebody now. They want to be able to get a hold of somebody 24/7. And so it's becoming really, really imperative for your business to be able to communicate quickly with customers. It is so annoying in this day and age to have to submit a form and wait 24 to 48 hours for somebody to respond. That is super annoying. And it is so old school. I mean, think about the world that we live in, the instant gratification, right? Of social media, even shopping. So like Amazon, if it's funny because if it got to you within a week when Amazon first started, you were like, this is awesome. And then it was like, they could have it to you within like 2 or 3 days. And then they came out with the same day. And so now it's like, if you have to wait 2 days, you're kind of like, oh man, that's a bummer. I don't want to wait 2 days. And so, the world has gotten to be in a place of instant gratification, instant information, right? People have access to ChatGPT and all these AI tools out there. Like Google just rolled out their Google AI. My kids use it to help them with their homework. I mean, you can get an answer to anything you want right away, even better than the search engines now. So it's pretty amazing. Now, the other thing we should talk about is like the difference between an AI receptionist and maybe like a traditional virtual assistant. So an AI receptionist and virtual assistants, they are both really, really good. In fact, I've talked about kind of the pyramid of a business and how we like to help our companies lay out the design and the structure of their business. So you have in-house employees, right? And I believe that you need to have those in-house employees. These are your like A-game people that are interacting directly with your customers and everything like that. Then behind every employee, you can actually have 2 to 3 virtual assistants, right? Virtual employees that can assist those people, that can help with the workload and make that one person seem like 2 or 3 people, right? And then from there, you want to create automation. And we've talked about that, having automation, which then just makes the business even more efficient. And then with that, once you have all of that in place, right, you can also do these AI receptionists. And so the difference between an AI receptionist is that you're going to have somebody that is answering the phones 24/7, handling your web chat 24/7. They never get tired, they never take a holiday, and they never get sick, right? So that, and they can give all the information. I mean, like I said, scheduling appointments, giving information, distinguishing between existing customers and potential customers. The advancements in the voice is phenomenal. I mean, there's like hundreds of voices you can choose from now. The conversation flows well. And so an AI receptionist, it's got its place because it will work for you 24/7. Virtual assistants, amazing, really good. But what a lot of people find is a lot of times they're not going to put them on the phone with a customer. They still work certain hours. They still have holidays and get sick and family emergencies and things like that. So that's really the big difference between the AI receptionist and the virtual assistants. And so an AI receptionist, the other thing too, is that you're able to instantly work with it and train it. And once you've done that and you've trained it, it's up and running and going and just works 24/7, like I was talking about. So there's no turnover. There's no they lost internet or anything like that. Let's move on to number 3, the benefits of AI receptionists for businesses. So first thing is cost efficiency. They reduce payroll costs significantly. And I'm talking like if you're looking at minimum wage, right? And it's in most places over $15 an hour now. On average, having somebody, the AI answering your phones and managing your web chat 24/7. And let me put something in place here as well. This is a good spot to put it, is that this works in concert with your employees. So you may still have a regular receptionist. You may still have employees answering the phone. What this can be set up as is if they miss the call. So never miss a call again. If a call goes unanswered, the AI receptionist picks it up and takes that call, right? You can have it take the call right from the get-go. It also can instantly and live transfer to an employee as well. So those are good things to know at this point. So, but the difference in cost is you're looking at like an AI receptionist working all month long for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're talking like 30, 40 cents an hour versus over 15 bucks an hour for an employee, right? And you've just upped your service level to your consumers exponentially because they can call in and get answers and book appointments 24/7. So that's really, really important. And that's actually one of the bullet points would be the 24/7 availability. As we just talked about, you can see why that's super important and super helpful to your customers. The next thing would be scalability. So it can handle high volumes of customer inquiries simultaneously. So it's not like, oh, sorry, can't answer this call. No, it can answer the call. You can have multiple calls coming in. You can have multiple chats coming in, and it's handling everything all at once. So that's really awesome. And I mean, game changer, right? That you don't have to put a physical body in every time you need to expand and grow. You can continue to grow, and it just has infinite scalability, which is super awesome. And then the last thing would be data collection. So AI is a tool that can gather information. So it's going to gather those leads for you, get that information for you. If it can't book the appointment, it's going to at least, get their name and their phone number and their email address. And then that way it can provide it to you as a lead. So that's a really important one as well, especially on the web chat. A lot of people don't implement web chats because they don't have time to work with it. They don't have time to man it, right? To run it. So again, having AI do that for you 24/7 is just absolutely phenomenal. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is the success stories, kind of some success stories that we've had, which is we've already implemented this for our business with SoTellUs, and it's really awesome. We've got the web chat up and running, and we're monitoring it, watching it. It answers questions phenomenally. It handles people who are upset, right? It knows how to handle people that are looking for our service, interested in our service, or it knows how to handle the support side, right? And it can provide links to resources and videos. It can schedule appointments, or at least provide links to schedule appointments with either our success coaches or our sales reps. And so we've been using it, and it has been really, really awesome. We've also implemented it for some clients as well so far, because we've just been rolling this out, testing it, watching it, interacting with it, and it is working really, really good. And so you might say, what industry does this work best in, Trevor? And I will tell you, all industries. All industries. Because again, even if you set this up that the AI receptionist only answers the phone if the call goes missed, meaning that like your current employees are already on the phone, never miss that call again. And then again, I can't even think of an industry that it wouldn't work very well for, because this gives information, this collects information, this gives links, it can text them, it can do pretty much anything and everything that one of your employees can do, but it's just going to do it consistently, and it's going to do it 24/7, which is really awesome. So all right, final thing is, what is the future of AI? And I can tell you that before, when it first came out, I was a little skeptical. I was, especially just with like how people onboarded it so quickly, and they literally fired employees and replaced them with AI and all this. And I was skeptical, and I was like, this is going to hurt businesses, and it will, and it has already. But I do truly now believe that the future of AI is just getting better. It's a bright future. Think about all the resources that are out there, like ChatGPT, Grok, all of these resources that have collected so much data and are tapped into so many different things like Twitter and all this to gain a knowledge base. And then think about AI and it being able to access those resources. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be set up to where it has access to the whole world. So it's just going to be able to answer the questions and take care of the customers. It's just going to get better. Conversations are just going to get better. Like interactions with AI, just going to get better. It really is going to be a wonderful tool for businesses of all sizes to utilize and implement to grow their business, to achieve their goals. So let's jump into the homework for this week. I want you to look at your business and I want you to think about how you could implement an AI receptionist into your business to help you maybe not even just achieve those goals, but hopefully exceed those goals. Think about where they could be running that web chat on your website, or they could be taking those phone calls and scheduling appointments, or maybe if they can't schedule appointments because you don't have anything like that, they can at least give information. And then, so for instance, I have a client that doesn't do online scheduling. So he uses it and has them provide the phone number he wants them to text or call to schedule an appointment. So they can text it to him, they can give it to him right there on the phone. And that way, they are still being able to schedule and drive that new business. So there's many, many ways that AI can be implemented into your business. You just need to think about it this week and then decide what's best, whether that just be answering the phones or the web chat, or just the web chat, not answering the phones, whatever you guys think that is. But you want to start looking into this world. And if you need any help with AI, reach out to Troy and I. We actually have the SoTellUs AI Receptionist that we've implemented, and we're already, like I said, implementing it for clients, and it actually has been working so well, and we're very happy with it. And our clients are loving the fact that they're not having to man and run all of these things. And one other thing to note is part of the future of AI is going to be outbound phone calls. So it's like when somebody submits an inquiry to your business or services, we are going to be able to actually have the AI reach out to those potential leads. So think about that, having the AI reach out to the potential leads and then move them over to you when they're ready to schedule, or even just get them scheduled, or when it's a hot lead or whatever. So it's going to be pretty amazing, guys. And it's time to start looking at that. So we love you. We appreciate you. And we will check you guys out on the next episode of SoTellUs Time.